Man, this is a good day here. Dixie, what do you think? We have spent the day on Jekyll, and so this is a Kingdom Daily update on what's good. And my thinking was what's everybody's treasure. That's the key. We talk about what we want to store up, and we always come to the immediate part of, well, we got to give up money and can have no luxuries. Well, maybe, right? There's nothing wrong. I think that's a good place to start off, I really do. And the fact is, if that's your big worry, oh man, what do you mean? I got to do this. I don't want to do that. I got to go. Well, then look, you need a reset. you need the great reset. If you're a follower of Jesus, quit your whining. That's where you need to go. So I say you like I'm talking to a person. That's our message when we talk to the world, but that's not our message. I mean, this whining, I can't do it too hard. I got to have all the rest. I want all these things. Look, that just sucks. Then that's stupid. And if that's what you think, the first thing, you're selfish, the rest of it, you should recognize that, hey, it's good news because you need to repent, right? You need to repent if y'all worried about you and your comfort, right? So, I don't know why that's such a mystery. But it's not a mystery. Oh, well, my spouse might disagree with me. Well, what do they say? Too dang bad, right? I believe Jesus talks all about that and says, well, if you lose your wife over it, if you lose your husband over it, if you lose your children, your family over it, your land, your house, that's all right. I'm going to take care of it. So, no, all those things which seems like the Christian excuses, like don't be stupid, use common sense, you can have both, that's all BS. That's all BS. So if you're middle ground, neutral, lukewarm, whatever, tepid believer that all this other stuff is not, then you're messed up. And I'm talking to you, obviously. I'm not talking about you. Because I know that any two people that might watch this are awesome, on fire for God, right? But nonetheless, that's the message of the kingdom. I'm not exactly sure what Christians or what people should want to be Christians when Christians are such, again, wusses anyway. I mean, what's the point? Well, you're supposed to get saved so your life gets better in every way, just like the rest of the world with all the things the world's want? Oh, no. That's a crap message anyway. So if you're saying that to people, oh, my goodness, come to Jesus, you can have it all. Well, you're stupid. That's stupid. Don't say that. And my advice to the two people who are listening to the show are going to be, hey, let's tell people it's stupid. That's a good plan. Because at least they'll get them talking. If they're lukewarm, like they probably are, thinking that you can have both things, they're not really sold out to Christ. They're not really in the game, right? All they want is a golden ticket to heaven, and maybe they'll behave nice, and they want stuff to go well with their kids. Well, guess what? That ain't Christianity, right? That ain't following Jesus. So those are the people we want to speak to. So that's what I'm saying. This is my second daily chat. So how am I going to say it? Well, here's the good news. Look, there are treasures other than dinero and moolah and things that are all tangled up with that. I mean, just think of the treasures of maybe it's your kids, maybe it's your bird dog, maybe you have a boat, man, oh my gosh, right? Maybe there's other things that are treasures to you, time with people. God does give us a lot of those. I mean, we are rich. I'm richer than I've ever been, right? Absolutely. R-I-C-H, rich. And I'm only getting richer, right? Only getting richer. Now, some people might look at me and call me a psycho for saying such a stupid thing. Because I can tell you right now, I don't have any dollars in my pocket. And the money I got in my bank account, the little bit of money, it wasn't mine. It came from somebody else. I know. Loser. Right. You're right. A loser in the world. No doubt about it. But I'm not of this world. I'm of the other world. And I can testify one thing. There ain't been a day that my Lord didn't have enough to feed me and clothe me and take care of me. Right? Or even much less give me this. Look, this is a luxury automobile, people. This right here. This is a luxury. I'm just showing y'all, panning you around. This is my favorite car ever, right? I loved it when I bought it. And I've loved it every day since. Mitsubishi Montero, 1994. Man, there's been times I've been riding in this because it's got a lot of paint falling off. It's got some other things. But, you know, I didn't feel all confident rolling up when trying to still do a little business, real estate or otherwise. I didn't feel real confident riding up. A lot of times I didn't feel real confident that this my baby was going to get me there either. She's got a bunch of miles on it. But this car right here, man, the SUV, man, the Montero, man, you couldn't. I'm not saying you couldn't exchange it for a Maybach, but I wouldn't love a Ferrari or a $70,000 sweet pickup truck any better than this Montero. And so she's a treasure that's different than the world's treasure, and I love it, and I'm so thankful. And I never would have kept it. My own wisdom, I'd have ditched this baby for something better, right? That's what I'd have done. That's what Wiggum would have done back in the day. But I look back and I've had a lot nicer cars. I look back and I'm so thankful that some other cars went away when they did, or something might have caused me to get rid of this car. And if it would have gotten rid of this car, you know what? This wouldn't be my car that I rode my little baby boys around in. And then when they got older, I let them drive it out in the mud and four-wheel drive and teach them how to shoot guns. And this is second generation Bird Dog right here, right? This car, Silver, the original, was in this car truck. Man, we went everywhere. Man, how many times we go have B&J buffet and bring out Silver a bunch of chicken pieces and then go out and shoot guns over at on Champney or Butler, islands. It's just good stuff. I love this car. I really do. Treasure is what I'm talking about. There's treasure. It might not be what we think it is, but sometimes that other stuff takes away treasure. If I had kept one, I'm thinking in particular, I had a car that I did really like too, which I could have kept. Didn't have any payment or anything on it. But if I would have kept that car and tried to keep that, of course I would have tried to keep the Montero. Oh, the Montero would have got, something would have gone, right? A car would have gone, and the Montero would have been at risk. And I can think of it a lot of other ways. But you know what? So I'm thankful that some other cars, which I had, were sort of cool, like one in particular I'm thinking about. You know what? It'd be worth a lot of money today. But it's not the Montero. And I guess I can let that sort of cool truck be gone because the Montero exists. So it's treasure. Why am I talking about that? On and on. Because we need to assess what the treasure in our life, and we need to give thanks for those wealth and those riches. And we need to recognize it's not just about whether it's right or wrong to have those other things. I'm proposing to you the things that God says are wrong hurt you. So if you're holding on to wealth or your own stuff and you're not be willing to try to get rid of that, right, to the poor, but you're storing up for yourself, you're storing up for your own comfort, all the rest of the stuff. When the Lord, now if you just don't know any better, the Lord's never, you have no idea what I'm talking about, then I guess this message isn't for you. But what you should really test out is that you're not forget all the storehouses to build up to store your grain in, and all the things you worry whether you can or can't do, your future plans based on your money mistake. Switch over and base your future plans based on the Lord and see how much you can give away. Because you know what? I'd rather the Lord, if He wants to give me, I'd rather give away what I have, and Him, in order to give me more, then He would give me more fields of grain. I don't need more silos where I'm going to store it up unless there's some specific instruction about it, like Joseph got in Egypt. Otherwise, what I need to give more, because I believe He'd give more fields. And I'm doing exactly in my life exactly what I wanted to do. But you know how hard it is to set down the other? It was very hard. And I didn't accomplish it. It just took time for me to even come to the understanding of living by faith even more. And I wish I did it when I was 20 or 22. But I didn't, because I'm stupid. I'm stupider than the next guy. But I'm not stupid enough to forget what's treasure. What's real treasure? Family. Time. coastal Georgia, my goodness. Friends that are so old, that take a lot of time. I told you, bird dog. This isn't even my bird dog. I lost Silver. Silver, whew. I could shed a tear just thinking about Silver right now. I love that dog. But you know what? My son's got a dog, Dixie, over here. And you know what? I love her to death, too. I'm enjoying her plenty. It's a treasure. I lost one, Silver. Okay. But then the Lord provides another. In some ways better, because it's not just mine. It's my children's. Because guess what? Silver, of course, was my children's. But they were children. Now my son's older, you know. He's an adult. And both my kids, we're all in it. Anyway, I'm going to stop because now I see it's 10 minutes. Treasure. It's closer than you think. I'm thinking let's do a treasure assessment of things in our life. And then let's not act like they're not real. Because it's real. All right, that's about it. God bless. And man, if you are in Jesus and you're obedient, then I know you're rich. But if you've not given away everything that you have, you're missing a lot. You're missing a lot. So my recommendation is to give everything away to the Lord. He'll tell you what to do with it. But that's my recommendation, that you might be rich. Get rid of your riches, that you might be rich. Because I'm telling you, there's things in this world that are treasures. T-R-E, treasures. All right, God bless. Adios.